Nammo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me today for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fourth wonderful precept. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech and the inability to listen to others, I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy and happiness to others and to relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I'm determined to speak truthfully, with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I will not spread news that I do not know to be certain, and will not criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord, or that can cause the family or the community to break. I am determined to make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small. We're continuing through Ajahn Sucitto's book Kamma and the End of Kamma. Today's section is Contemplating Intention. Essentially, it's a matter of finding value in intention. Intention carries a mind state with it, bright or dark, steady or erratic. It can be gentle or vigorous. These states and the feelings that accompany them are food for the heart. So maybe your body isn't capable of getting to Olympic standard or being an icon of glamour, and maybe you're never going to be Einstein or Mozart. Moods, feelings, health, and success come and go. But what really counts is the intention, because that is something you can have some say over. Intention is the immediate kamma of the mind, and that can generate the inner feelings of steadiness, kindness, and so on, that take you through the rolling waves of life. Hence, what to look for is not the feeling that arises from sense contact, but that which accompanies intention. The brightness and steadiness of skillful intention encourages you to keep steering with clarity and awareness, and abandoning greed, hatred, and delusion. And your potential for clarity, strength, and heartfulness increases accordingly. This is why you begin to clarify, strengthen, and rely most fully on the intentions behind what you're doing now. You take responsibility for your life and determine some values and ethical bases. Then to really work on the roots, there's meditation. But the practice of meditation begins not with producing wonderful mind states, but with establishing a foundation that is stable and comfortable. Mindfulness based on the body, together with an attitude of befriending yourself. That foundation allows you to go deeper. You can give attention to the bases of body, thought, and mind, and bring them into a supportive alignment. You steady and brighten your body through posture and breathing. Then you let your mind get the feel of that, or you recollect, you bring to mind an idea or an image that gives rise to uplift or calm or gratitude, until you get the feel of it in your body. When you can feel the somatic sense of uplift, ease, and groundedness that accompanies a skillful mental state, you know that such a mental state is now settled into something that you can rely upon. It supports calm and insight. So rather than rely on a single thought or a mood, it is in the harmony of body, thought, and mind that you find a deeper sense of assurance. Centering in intention leads to harmony and reduces activity. A proportion of mental activity is unnecessary, unhelpful, and just a matter of ricochets and reactions, none of which feels very good. So with Dhamma practice, the first aim is to firm up the quality of intention, to get grounded and clear the mind of superfluous activity. That uprightness and clarity carries the good feeling of a skillful intention, of bright Kamma now. Then again, compare the feeling associated with being judgmental or manipulative with the feeling associated with the intention to be generous or compassionate. When you turn this over in your mind, you know it's wise to do a lot of bright Kamma, just to get the strength and support of feeling good about yourself. It's not a matter of righteousness, but of knowing you did good because you wanted to, and it felt good. You learn where to look in order to assess your actions and your life. Although the feeling isn't ultimately the most important aspect of an action, still it's a source of support for the mind. It gets you to linger into the quality of what you're doing right now and to develop it. It's important to do this because when you make a commitment to do anything, there are going to be times when it's not what you want to do right now, whether it's exercising your body or sitting in meditation or carrying through a resolve to quit smoking. But then you go back to your intention. Recollect that. Get in touch with where your commitment came from. Get the feel of that bright intention and expand your awareness of that feel. Then you follow through with a motivation that is linked to uplifting the mind, that can get you through the grumpiness or the disorientation that comes with giving up old karmic habits. So the first Dhamma accomplishment is that of turning the mind around from holding on to what it receives and attending to the roots of how it behaves. That shift allows you to place a simple and direct question into the depths of your mind, heart, and nervous system. Is the state or view or program that I'm running taking me into suffering and stress or out of it? May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu. 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 Thank you for joining me this morning.